guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do a Q&A for a while now, and now is the time. And I got a bunch of really awesome responses. So I want to thank you for being involved and engaged and like creating a community where we can all share and talk and grow together. Because for me, that's what this is about, and that's what I love doing. So I'm really happy to be doing this today. I got a range and a variety. I got a wide variety of questions from my first kiss, to dating, to macronutrients, to nutrition, to how many times do I train in a week. So I picked about 15 to 20 questions, and I'm sort of just gonna go through them and answer them all right now. So let's go. Shall we begin? All right, how tall are you? I actually get this question a lot, and for me, like, I didn't realize height was this big of a thing, but I guess it is. So the answer is I am 5'8.5". Some days. Next, where are you from? Houston, Texas. Born and raised. H-Town represent. Next question, are you dating someone? No, I am not currently dating anyone. I am currently single. Very, very, very single. Okay, so let me start with how many times a week do I recommend working out to get a booty? I like to isolate my glutes about 3 times a week. So I'm really looking for definition and to maximize my roundness in my glutes. Do I take any protein powders, vitamins, supplements, and how many times a day? Yes, currently I am taking protein powder. I just recently posted a what I eat in a day, so check that out. I'll put the link in below. But I am only doing 1 shake right now, and I'm trying to, ultimately my goal would be to get off of protein powder. Supplements, I am still currently taking BCAAs as well. I don't know how I feel about that, or if I have any goals to get off of that, or if you have any more natural suggestions towards that. Besides that, everything else, I get all my nutrients from my food intake. And if you are trying to gain a booty, how much macros should you eat? That really varies per person. Macros are gonna be specific calculations based on your body weight, your height, how many times you're training a week, your age, and so forth. So that's gonna vary. I have personally completely stopped tracking all of my macros for over 90 days plus now, and I am still getting booty gains. So I don't necessarily think that you have to track your macros in order to get the booty gains. But I will expand on that in a new YouTube video that I'm gonna do strictly about protein intake. Last question, do you offer any online training? Thank you for asking that first off, because it motivates me to create a program, and that is something that I've really been wanting to do. So that is coming very, very soon. The next question that I see is, when did you decide to start working out? What motivates you to work out? What was your first kiss and your first boyfriend? Okay, so I decided to start working out at a really young age. My mom growing up was really into fitness, so I think when I was like 16, I was already involved with CrossFit. I went ahead and got my CrossFit personal training license, and I was training little kids at like 16 years old. Then from there, I was active in tennis, volleyball, and sports. Working out just really became a therapy for me. It was one of the first things in my life that I really felt like what I put into it, I would actually receive back, and a way to channel, like I said, more negative energies into a positive outlet in a positive way versus a destructive way. Like, I loved it instantly, and ever since then, I've always been active. What motivates you to work out? For me, it's fascinating. You can literally sculpt and shape your body in any which way that you want to, and like from the creative right side of my brain, it's like, instantly the fact that you're able to physically, in a physical realm, change the structure and the composition of your actual physique and body blows my mind, and it's something I'm fascinated with. And to be able to see something displayed through, God, I'm butchering this so bad. To be able to, you're able to see how the mental discipline came into a physical realm, and to me that is fascinating, and inspires me and motivates me in every other area. So fitness has taught me that anything that you put your mind to, you can achieve, and it does manifest over time. And it's just a compound effect. You might not see it at first, but over time it all adds up. And that's something I've carried on throughout my whole life. So mental strength for me, you know? So here we go, let's just dive right into it. This is such a common question, especially in the vegan community. She says, do you eat soy? And if not, why not? I personally do not eat soy. If I'm at a really fancy restaurant and I'm dining out and there's soy in a dish, I might try it to experience the flavor and the taste, and like I said, experience the food. So I'm a very intuitive eater, and my body just naturally doesn't crave soy and I don't like the taste, and that big white block of tofu just doesn't appeal to me, so I don't eat it. That's just that, and I recommend that all of you listen to your body too. Okay, let's see here. What pre-workout do you recommend and or protein? Are bars a good source of a snack? And if so, which brands do you recommend? Bang split. I feel like this is gonna happen in every video, like the bang split. I need to make like a thing that's like dun, dun, dun. Okay, so let's answer that. What pre-workout do you recommend? I think about a year, 2 years ago, I was like preaching on health to my cousin actually. And as I was preaching on health to my cousin, she like grabs my pre-workout in front of me and like turns it to the back and shows me the ingredient label, and she's like, how are you gonna sit here and preach this if you're taking a scoop of this all day? And I was like, I actually love when people like call me out in a constructive way and like help me grow. Well, shoot. You're right, girl. I just cold turkey pre-workout. So I don't recommend pre-workout. I don't think pre-workout's that good for you at all. I think all the additives are unnecessary. If anything, I would, if you're a fan of coffee, I guess I would start with like just some coffee before. I think that's a better source than pre-workout. Or matcha. So just make some matcha tea and then go do your workout. Also, what's really, really good that I feel like people underestimate is music, like YouTube motivational videos. Like when I'm on the cardio machine, like you can bet I'm listening to a podcast or I'm listening to a motivational YouTube video. And so sometimes it's really like a placebo effect in your mind and you just need that inner pump up. So try that as well. Which protein do I recommend? I'm not gonna recommend to you a protein powder because I don't feel like it's necessary, and that's something I'm actually doing a little test on. So I'm gonna have a whole video on protein very, very soon. But yes, I'm not gonna recommend any protein powder to you because I feel like they're all processed. Even though I'm working my way weaning off of them, I don't think that they're good for you. Are bars a good source of a snack? And if so, what brands do you recommend? Yeah, they're a good source for easy on the go. Of course, I'm gonna recommend one to you that's gonna be organic, vegan, and the littlest ingredients possible. So the shorter list that you have, the better, the more clean and natural and whole foods based it's gonna be. A really good one that I do go to a lot, and it's sort of like a whole entire meal because it's pretty high in carbs, is the Go Macro Bar, and I'll put the link down below. My favorite is the chocolate chip peanut butter. Do I have a pet peeve? Yes. I probably have more than one pet peeve, but my pet peeve is going to be lying. I absolutely cannot stand if you don't shoot me straight. I like a direct message. I'm open-minded, I'm a human. We all make mistakes. We can speak and talk about the truth without having to bullshit each other. So I feel because I'm so receptive to the truth and I appreciate and respect the truth and I let that be known, and that's what you can expect from me too, I expect that in return. So if anyone ever lies to me or is bullshitting me, immediately lose the respect, and then from there the relationship's just never gonna work out because trust and loyalty is a big thing, and lying is a huge pet peeve. Don't do it. Just say the truth. It's better. You know what I'm saying? What do you look for in a partner / a boyfriend? Do looks matter, or are you about the emotional, spiritual, mental connection? And does his or her job matter to you? For me, everything is very, very spiritually driven, and so I find myself connecting to men who are really in tune with themselves and the universe and have more than just worldly things to talk about. We're all here for a purpose, and I feel like we need to fulfill it and consciously deciding to be your best self each day, and that's really what I look for in a partner, is someone who wants to grow alongside with me to an ultimate goal that's better for our best selves, which in return is better for the world.
And world peace.
So I should have practiced this. Okay, number one thing that's most important to me is that like I can look up to the guy and be like, wow, like I am proud of this man. And I have really high expectations within myself and everyone, I guess. So for me to be proud of a man is like a really, really big thing, because that means that I'm proud to show you off. Like I'm proud to show you to my family. I'm proud of what you represent, and I need to be proud of the man. I need to see that he's motivated. I need to see that he's out there doing something bigger than just himself. Do looks matter, or are you more about the emotional, spiritual, mental connection? 100%, and I know this is like cliche, like everyone's like, oh, everyone always says that, people always say that, but literally I mean this. Like, I don't know if everyone means it, but I really mean it. Every single guy that I've ever been attracted to, 100%, mentally and spiritually can stimulate me and my mind, then everything else sort of goes with that. So whenever I'm mentally attracted to you, the physical follows, you know? Because you can't replace that. Like, there's a million and one guys with abs. There's a million and one guys with money. Like, I've been down that road. I'm not looking for that. I can make my own money. And as far as does his job matter? Yeah, because I'm pretty passionate about like, do what you love and like hustle. So I know that you can go get more if you want it, and I've seen that done in my family. But I want you to be making it happen because that's where I'm trying to head and that's where I'm trying to go to, and that's the only way it's gonna like go together. How to get pretty girls talking to you without being perceived as an idiot. I think when you force anything, the energy is not right, and so it's already like weird. It feels forced, right? So it doesn't feel right. So I wouldn't try to do anything. I would just 100% be yourself. If it worked, then you're on the same wavelength. I think the minute that you're trying to specifically get pretty girls to talk to you is the minute that you're already failing. Dating, please. I need advice from other perspective. Well, as I said, I'm single, so I can't give like too much dating advice. Warning, single AF. For a while, I was like sort of caught up in that. I had got out of a really long-term relationship. I was like new to the dating scene. I'm not the type to be like on those dating apps or anything. I was sort of like, oh, how do I get back in this? You know, where do I go? What do I do? Because I'm not really into like the whole going out scene and all of that. Thinking like, you know, I'm just gonna enjoy myself and the right person will come at the right time when it's meant to be. But again, I'm very single, so take my advice with warning. Okay, as a vegan, do you date only vegan guys? What do you look for in a guy? Okay, again, like what I look for in a guy, I just need to, spirituality is a really big thing for me. I need to be proud of you. And basically like our lifestyles just need to be meshed. Do I only date vegans? Absolutely not. And so I think this is actually a very interesting topic. And if you're a vegan, I would like you to, put your opinion. Do you only date vegans below? On Valentine's Day, I was watching a YouTube channel and it was on vegans talking about this, and it was a guy and a girl saying they were both single, describing if they dated non-vegans. And I thought it was funny. One of the guys said that he is totally open to dating non-vegans, but he couldn't have like sexual intercourse with a non-vegan because of the fluids, which I thought was really interesting. And then from there I started asking myself like, you know, like, do you only date vegans, Erica? I wasn't vegan my whole life. I wasn't a bad person because I wasn't vegan, right? I just didn't know, or I just hadn't made that conscious shift yet. So for me, you don't 100% have to be vegan, but it is very, very important that you're health conscious and aware, and that you can respect and understand where I'm coming from. Like, a child is so pure, so I just want to raise them pure from the beginning. I wish I could have been raised up that way. But again, no, the guy does not have to be vegan. I will say though that like my life does revolve a lot around food, and so if the guy doesn't make the food process go smooth for me, I definitely can feel that. And I never thought that I'd be like that, but everywhere we go, wherever we travel, I have to eat. So it is important that they can like mesh well with that. What would you do if you fell in love with a pescatarian? If I fell in love with a pescatarian, I'd love the shit out of him because I fell in love with a fucking pescatarian. Right? Do you plan on opening a vegan restaurant? Actually, fun fact about me is that a lot of people don't know unless you live in my hometown, is that like I had a nonprofit organization, healthy cafe, yoga studio. So I sort of already went through having like a cafe and a yoga studio and a gym. I think now I'd want to do most things online. Will your wedding be vegan? Hell yeah, it will definitely be vegan, because that would be so awesome and epic to have a vegan wedding, and then like everyone can try amazing vegan food and be like, wow, it's not so bad. It's gonna be some bomb ass food because I'm a huge foodie. Okay, I love this one so much. Do you eat animal crackers? I haven't had animal crackers since I've gone vegan, but I think I would totally eat them. Yay for animal crackers. My first kiss, oh god. I don't know how much I want to share on here. So my first kiss, I remember very distinctly, and I was like one of the girls who just hadn't had their first kiss yet. There was this guy that I was like crushing on, I think, and this is like 4th grade. So we go meet at the park with my friends, like pushes me into the guy, right? And like I turn my head and he kisses me on the cheek and I freak out and I just like run to the fence line and I'm like bawling, crying, like, oh my god, he kissed me, my mom's gonna be so mad. And yeah, that was my first kiss, and it was just on the cheek, and it like, I just felt like I was doing something really, really bad at the time. So that was my first kiss. That's that. Okay, first boyfriend. My first serious boyfriend was like in 7th grade, and we actually like dated all throughout high school and into college, so yeah, that didn't work. Next. Okay, if I can do better and I know how, then when I can, I'm gonna do better. And if he has that mentality, then there's gonna be no friction. Like, It's gonna be smooth sailing, you know what I mean? Alright guys, that was my Q&A. Hopefully I answered a few of those questions for you. Hopefully you found some of my responses interesting. Please leave comments below and tell me what you think. And then if you want to share anything, I always would love to learn about you as well. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. And thank you for asking me questions. And if you want to see another Q&A, let me know. I'm gonna have a protein video all about protein and how much I have and everything coming very soon. Again, thank you so much. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel.